everybody? Welcome to another episode of Multiplex Movie Melee. Got ourselves another teams match in our teams tournament that we are doing right now. We're still in the first round. Got ourselves a top to bottom here with our number 1 seed Ginyu Force going up against the number 16 seed Great Scott. Got Dylan here with me. Dylan, what are these two teams going to do?
I think it should be an interesting one. Fun fact, this is the first 3-round match that Ginyu Force has played in since, I believe, July of 2022. So there's a fun fact for you. And so it'll be interesting to see how they do against the number 16 seed Great Scott, who even in their last match, they went up against Rewind Fuckers, which they put up a very good performance in that, where they completely swept their round 2 category and went 10 for 10. So if they are able to lock in round number 1 and do what they did in round number 2 in that match there, I think it could be a lot closer match than I think many people would predict. But yeah, I'm very excited to see how this goes.
And we'll start off bringing in our first team, the number 16 seed, Great Scott, Brandon Cohen, Brian Nussbaum. How you doing, guys?
Wait, who's predicting this, okay? People aren't predicting that we're going to lose? Have they not seen us play before? Have they not seen our previous losses? We got this, Brian. My DoorDash is outside, so let's just shock the world and move on with our lives.
Let's call it the upset of the year.
Let's do it.
All right, short and sweet. Bring in the your competitors at number 16 seed. Okay.
Exactly.
Number 1 seed Ginyu Force, Payson Johnson, David Nishimoto. How are you doing, guys?
How you doing, Payson?
I'm doing great. I'm very relieved that for the first time in almost 2 years, we didn't have to deep cut a movie to play a damn match. True. That was a relief. Yeah, I'm very, very excited. I come in with the same amount of nerves that I do every match, especially in a first-round match where upsets can happen, but I know how good me and David are. The last time I played Brandon, I didn't miss a question, and that was with Nazario and Jack. I now have David by my side, so let's see what happens there.
Yeah, I mean, same sentiment as Payson. It's glad to play again with Payson again this year. I mean, it's going to be, I'm very excited for this round. I mean, I'm nervous as well. I hardly played against Brandon or Brian before, so yeah, I just want to come in here and just have fun again.
And before we start the match, I just want to say, I think on behalf of me and David, I didn't speak to him about this, but I think he's going to be okay with this. This whole match, this whole tournament run dedicated to one man. That is Akira Toriyama. Rest in peace, you legend.
Rest in peace.
Yes.
All righty. That, go and get started. Round number 1. It's going to work like every round number 1 you guys have ever done. You're going to get at 15 seconds. Write the answer down on your whiteboard. At the end of that time, we'll ask that you show and verbalize your answer. Get a point for each correct answer. And if you get all 8 correct, you will receive a bonus question, also worth a point. Also get 3 repeats and a challenge to use throughout the match. Yes, you are there, Brandon. I see you. You're good. Anything before we get going?
I'm sorry. Did you say 3 rounds?
Yes.
Let's do 1 round.
That's
silly.
We're humbled here. We're humble. Okay.
We can go. First question. Categories comedy. Who plays Professor Plum in 1985's Clue? Is there another movie called Clue?
I have no clue. Boom. Thank you, Brandon.
4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Let's go to David.
Christopher Lloyd.
All right. And Brandon.
I put John Cleese.
Payson.
Yeah, the other team's namesake, Christopher Lloyd.
And Brian.
Doc Pound South, Christopher Lloyd.
I don't know who we're named after. I just like the way it sounds.
Christopher Lloyd is correct. Getting you taking the early lead 2-1. Going to your next question.
In the category of Oscars, what film won Best Original Screenplay for films released in 2019?
So, Dylan, did you celebrate the wondrous win of Christopher Nolan, our Lord and Savior?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
It was probably like my second pick to win, I guess.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Brandon.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Pace.
Jessica Art School from America, Parasite.
Brian.
Parasite.
I thought that was 18.
David.
Parasite.
Parasite is correct. Going third question, 4-2. Again, you force advantage. This category is comic book movies. What is the subtitle for the second Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film released in the 1990s?
So this is going to be rough. We hosted a match before this that went for about an hour and 6 minutes, and my back is fucked right now. I just felt it right there.
That's why I invested in the high back. 5,
Fair.
4, 3, 2, 1. We're getting old. Pens down. Payson.
I'll spare everyone and I won't rap. Secret of the Use.
Okay. Brian.
Go Ninja, go. Secret Use.
David.
Secret of the Use.
And Brandon.
Secret of the Use.
Clean sweep. 6-4 is your score. Go on next question.
In the category of the 1970s, in what 70s film would you find a man simultaneously working on the Broadway musical NY/LA and the film The Stand-Up? Not sure if you pronounced the slash there. It's probably just NYLA. I don't know.
Who cares? It's a dumb title. Whoever worked on those two things is dumb.
Yeah, they should feel ashamed of themselves.
Exactly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're at Brian.
There goes my perfect round. I put network.
Okay, David.
All that jazz?
Brandon.
Put the producers.
Payson.
Bye Bye Life, all that jazz.
All that jazz is correct. 8-4, and both Payson and David still perfect. Going to your next question. Category directors. Who directed The Straight Story?
Have you ever directed a film, Mark?
I did a commercial for a class one time.
Really?
It's more frustrating than I thought it would be trying to direct your friends. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're back around. David.
David Lynch.
Okay, Brandon.
And I put Sidney Pollack.
Payson.
My partner's very humble, but phenomenal first name, David Lynch.
Oh, I didn't want to say that.
Brian.
No, I put Billy Wilder.
David Lynch is the correct answer.
So your next question will be in the category of war.
What does it go for?
Your question. What country does 2006's The Wind That Shakes the Barley take place in?
10-4 is the score, by the way.
Okay.
So get that out of the way. I don't know.
You're right. Yeah.
It's somewhere on the side, If somebody's keeping track, we don't know how to do that shit. We just go on screen and write stuff.
Cool. I'm gonna leave and come back after this question.
4, 3, 2, 1. Got it. Pens down. Brandon.
Japan?
Payson.
There goes my perfect round. I said Vietnam.
And Brian.
Korea?
David.
Since Cillian Murphy's in this, I guess Ireland.
Ireland is correct. David keeping the perfect round
Only
alive.
connection I got. Cool.
All right, so 11-4. 11-4 is score. Going into your penultimate question. The category is family. What is the name of the race that Jen and Kira belong to in The Dark Crystal? Yeah,
It's a good movie.
it's better than I thought it would be. I thought I wouldn't like it. You know, it was all right.
I made my brother watch it with me. He hated it.
I'll have a
Apparently, he hates puppets.
2, 1. Puppets, you know, whatever. Pens down, pace.
I haven't seen it, but I believe they're called Gelflings.
Oh my god.
Brian.
Yeah, this is Bias This guy's hobbits.
David.
Yeah, there goes my perfect round. I have no idea.
Brandon.
Okay, now technically they are Muppets.
Technically, yeah, I agree.
Gelflings is the correct
Damn it!
answer. So Pacing getting that one, but
You guys
there
can
goes up for the round.
challenge.
I'm too tired for that shit.
Not
Yeah, but
really,
the last
not really
question.
challenge.
All right, so then your final question of round number 1 will come in the category of animated. What type of aquatic animals are Sykes's enforcers in Shark Tale? And we'll take a semi-specific answer, but don't overthink it.
Yeah. It's a type of fish. You're not even sure, just
Yeah, that's so basically what I wanted to say. Like, yeah.
just write a fish down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Go to Brian.
One of the best Martin Scorsese movies, Jellyfish.
What?
Interesting take.
David.
Stingrays.
Brandon.
Blue Barracudas.
Payson.
Brandon, don't take this personally. I've never wanted to kick your guys' ass more after what Brian just said. Jellyfish.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Jellyfish.
Nice,
is
you
the
like
correct
me.
answer.
Take it on you.
With that, I have the score at 13. Ginyu Force, Great Scott 5. Is that what you have, Dylan?
That is what I have, yes.
Alrighty. With that, we'll go on to round number 2, which will work like this. It's the wheel round. Both teams get a chance to spin the wheel. If they land on the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can elect to spin again. But they must keep it they land on the second time. You get 5 questions, whatever category you land on, worth 2 points apiece, or you can check down to multiple choice for 1 point apiece. There is stealing, so watch your ass on that. The categories you can spin today are Star Trek, Oscars, which are Ginyu strengths, Fandom, Disney animation, and comedies, which are Great Scott strengths, as well as horror, family, 1990s, music, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Ginyu, you are ahead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
Oh, you wanted
So
to stick to
when you have a lead this big, I would say spin first. But we've only spun first one time. That was our first match. We got opponent's choice. Do you just want to spin second just to be safe?
Yeah, let's just play.
Defer. We don't want to tempt fate. We are going to defer.
They're afraid of us, Brian. They're afraid of us.
Yeah.
Yep.
First spin. Great Scott. And you land on comedy. Would you like to
Well, stick
keep
with
that
that,
or
Brandon.
spin again?
We will keep it.
Yeah, keep it, please.
Gotcha. There goes the wheel. Dylan, ask him some funny movie questions.
Ha
Sure
ha
thing.
ha.
All right.
Wait, are the
so
questions funny or the movie's funny?
we're about to find out. So your first question in the category of comedies. What 90s comedy features characters confusing rat poison pills for medication for a stomach ulcer?
Number. Full answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question. What is the name of the jewel thief attempting to steal the Pink Panther in 1963's The Pink Panther?
I'll wait.
I know the inspector. I don't know the.
Yeah, you want to go multiple?
Yeah.
Yeah, multiple choice, please.
Your options are A, the Phantom, B, the Blur, C, the Shadow, or D, the Mirage.
What do you lean towards?
They're all the same. I don't know. They're all like
They're all
blurry,
the-
can't see things. Repeat
Go
the
for-
options one more time.
Repeat the options, please.
Sure thing. Your options again are A, the Phantom, B, the Blur, C, the Shadow, or D, the Mirage.
The Phantom sounded good, but
Yeah, Phantom. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
it sounded great.
Yep.
Your third question. Who plays Special Agent Lorenzo Zoil in Paul?
Paul, Lorenzo, Zoil. There's different ones. There's 3 of them.
Well, it's not none of the main guys. Sigourney
It's not.
Weaver's in it.
There's Jason Bateman, Bill Hader, Joel Trulio.
5, 4.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice, please.
Your options are A, Paul Rudd, B, Jason Segel, C, Channing Tatum, or D, Jason Bateman.
Yeah, Jason Bateman. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. And of all the words that make me trip up, I couldn't pronounce Paul. So there you have it. So your penultimate question. Who plays Cousin Eddie in the National Lampoon Vacation films?
Randy Quaid.
Randy
Final
Quaid.
answer.
Let me answer.
That is correct for
Jesus.
2 points.
Brandon, your teammate hates you. I just
It's so
want
annoying.
So annoying.
All right. Your final question in this category. In Accepted, Jonah Hill's character has to do a fraternity initiation where he wears a costume of what food item?
I'll let you say Brandon.
Ask me about my winner. Sorry, that was loud. He wears a hot dog suit.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
I had
I was
to.
really worried he was going to say final answer on Wiener, and I was like, do we do this?
Hey, I could win the wiener argument.
With that, Great Scott gets a great spin at the wheel. They get the score up to 13. Ginyu also at 13. So is that what you got, Dylan?
That is what I have, yep.
Alrighty. Let's bring back up the
We won't
wheel.
get knocked out.
This is Ginyu's first spin. And you land on Star Trek. Would you like to keep that a spin again?
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the funny thing. It was the strength we put. I didn't get to go over my notes as much as I would have liked. I feel okay about every other general category on this wheel, and I'm usually better with general categories.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine with me. I think we
Okay.
can like study their strength more.
Yeah, I'd rather. Yeah, we'll spin one more time.
All right.
You got it. Here's your second spin, which means you will be stuck with. Never mind. We're spinning that again. And you'll be stuck with the 1990s.
All right.
All right. Take out the wheel, and I will give you questions in the category of the 1990s. First question. What is the police rank of Ray Donlin, played by Harvey Keitel in Copland?
So I know he's not sheriff because that's Stallone.
Yeah.
Is he above or below Stallone in this movie?
Well, he's a different. He's above. He's above.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to go multiple? I'm not sure.
Yeah, multiple.
Multiple choice.
All right. Multiple choice options are A, lieutenant, B, sergeant, C, captain, or D, sheriff.
Not sure. I think it's Celtics.
You think it's Celtics? Okay.
Yeah.
I trust you. I have not seen it, but I trust you.
Okay. A final answer.
A, lieutenant is correct for 1 point. Your next question. The romance film Sliding Doors, starring Gwyneth Paltrow, takes place in what European city?
I am 85% sure it's London. John Hannah's in it. I think she has a British accent, so yeah. Let's go London. Final answer.
That's correct for 2 points.
Okay.
Good job. All right, your next question. Who stars as the adult version of Dolores' daughter Selena in Dolores Claiborne?
I believe it's Jennifer Jason Leigh.
I think that's correct. Yeah.
Yeah, because Kathy Bates is Dolores. So
yeah, I know. Jennifer Jason Leigh's in it. Go ahead.
Jennifer Jason Leigh. Final answer.
That's correct for another 2 points.
Are these real movies?
I've heard.
This is a tough question.
Your next question. Who directed The Birdcage?
Mike
Nichols. Mike Nichols. Final answer.
That's correct for another 2 points.
There you go.
I've heard of that.
Okay,
Your
good.
final question category. What 90s film opens with a man practicing performing a marionette puppet show?
No, it's Being John Malkovich.
Yeah.
Being John Malkovich.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points.
Get excited when you get one of your favorite movies.
I was like, basically, I think you know this one.
Yeah, I believe that was 2 straight clean sweeps to the wheel around there. Ginyu going to score up to 22. Great Scott still at 13. What you got, Dylan?
That's what I have. Yep.
Alrighty. Means we're going into round number 3, which is our new Pick Your Poison round. Our teams have drafted from our general categories, and now they will draft from those 8 categories again here to determine what they're going to answer for in round number 3. They will get 4 questions at point values of 1, 2, 3, and 4 points. The categories that can be selected today are animation, directors, family, actors and actresses, comedy, recent releases, comic book movies, 1990s. And have our teams to select their categories, and hopefully we finish this one out. Yeah, we don't know. You never know what could happen. All right, we're back. Our teams have selected their categories. We will start with the team that is currently behind, which is Great Scott. We will go until one team is either out of question, or until we are out of question completely, or one team is mathematically eliminated. Great Scott, since you are behind again, like I said, we will start with you. What would you like to take for your 1 point question? And also a reminder, you can confer on all 4 of them.
I think we do actors and actresses.
Yeah, we'll go with that one first.
Oh, what do you want to take first? Sorry.
Actors and actresses.
Yep.
Actors. Okay. All right. I'll ask your questions in this round. So your 1 pointer in actors and actresses. What famous actress has been portrayed by Michelle Williams and Ana de Armas?
Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, full answer.
That is correct for 1 point. And just as a reminder from this point on, you're not missing any more questions. If you do, again, you will win by TKO.
Thank you for the pressure. Okay.
Yes.
I gotta say it.
I'll go with next.
So, do you want to go just for just to talk it out? Comedy, comic book, family to finish it
okay.
up.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. So comedy then.
Comedy. Here's your 2 point question in comedy. What comedic duo stars in the film Up in Smoke?
Cheech and Chong.
Full answer.
That is correct for 2 points. All right. And going on to your 3 point question. What would you like?
So comic book and then family?
Yes.
Okay. Comic book.
All right. Comic book movies. Here's your 3 pointer. Comic book movies. In what comic book movie will you find the company Black Gold Cooperative?
Oh, why do I know this?
Yeah, but guess on this one. I'll see this.
5, 4.
Repeat.
3. All right, that is your first repeat. Your question once again. In what comic book movie will you find the company Black Gold Cooperative?
be one of
Is
those
it Birds of Prey?
How confident are you on this one?
0.
0.
Give me 1%. Give me 1%.
5.
You want to take a shot at this one?
3.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is your second repeat. Your question again. In what comic book movie will you find the company Black Gold Cooperative?
Could be maybe Catwoman.
I don't think it's a superhero. But I can't. Between Wonder Woman 1989 and Birds of Prey.
Yeah, which are you need to go with?
4.
Birds of Prey, final answer.
Oh.
And your winners.
I think it's Wonder Woman.
Ginyu Force. The correct answer was Wonder Woman 1984.
That was the first that came to mind.
You said 1989. I was like, I was wondering if you say
that. It's 84, but yeah.
I know.
Oh, well, either way, I would have got it wrong. Okay, I feel better then.
I will take out Ginyu Force. Talk to him in a bit. First, we'll talk to Great Scott. Great Scott. Kind of round one, I think, kind of went maybe probably how you thought it would. You just gotten a bit of a hole there, but Ginyu's a really good team. But then you did put the pressure on him. Didn't get knocked out. You did, really navigated it phenomenally through that comedy category. And then, I mean, they play the way like that's up to their potential, and just kind of where you had to answer all these round 3 questions. Of how you guys feel like you did today? Anyway.
How you feel? Disappointed?
No, I mean we did good. I mean we're getting to these last questions. I would like to have them, like the other teams, answer
exactly
round 3 questions. But I'm bummed about Wonder Woman. But it would have made a choice or a difference, really. I don't think so.
Yeah, record to show how good we are. Like we do very well these round 2 and sometimes round 3. Sometimes pound questions,
but never round 1.
Yes.
So,
it's
hard to be. I mean, it's hard to be disappointed against, and we had nothing to lose. So,
well, this does put an end to your tournament run. Probably bring you guys back at some point. Any other team you got your eye on?
Give us the lowest ranked team.
I was gonna say we say that every single time. We say give us the lowest ranked team, and they give us Payson, they give us Jack, they give us Nazario. We want bad teams.
Give us JPO's team.
See what we can.
It's the last one. Get people off the street. We'll play them.
Give us Diaz. How about that?
No, I want random people who don't know movie trivia.
We'll see what we can do. They get Great Scott, you guys in the back, and we're bringing your winners today. Ginyu Force, it's Payson Johnson, David Shimoda. There he is, guys. Play really well. Had a really well round 1 game. I believe 13 points. I believe swept 90. I mean, just you forced Great Scott to play a near perfect game, and that didn't have to answer any round 3 questions. How do you guys feel like you did? First time back in a tournament in quite a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna start. I mean, I felt rusty coming into this. It's like my second match pretty much this year. But like always, it was a pleasure playing with Payson again. And like even after the months of off season, it doesn't look like we missed a beat coming into this. So, like always, like there was several questions I didn't know, but Payson was there to help me out there. But yeah, I mean, it's just fun to get back into this, and just can't wait to play the next one.
Yeah, this feels really good. Like I was talking with David before when this match set up. This is the first match in a while where it doesn't feel like the entire stakes of this league is on our back, and it feels like okay, we can kind of just like relax. Like it's not gonna be quite as hard. And yeah, I think like David said, I don't feel like it. It seems like we haven't really missed a beat quite yet, and I love playing with David. Like every question that I wasn't sure on, he knew, and I think that's why we complement each other so well. Like I would not have said Lieutenant on that Copland question. I might have said London on Sliding Doors, but he knew it for 2, and I just like thank him so much for that. And just that moment where like you asked that being John Malkovich question and he sees the light in my eyes because he knows how excited I am. Like, that's when you know we're a great team. Like hats off to Brian and Brandon.
Oh yes, for sure.
Yeah. Me and David, we've been in a tournament before. We hope to replicate that success again. That's all I'll say.
Alrighty, SG1, you are moving on, and your next match potentially will be either the I believe the number 8 seed, which is Jersey Boys,
Yes.
which is Igor Kosik and Dean Manis, or the number 9 seed, Jim, which is Jim Green and Mike Hanley. Who do you want to play?
This is tough because, like, if we play Jim, they're just going to give us Scream movies and we have 6 movies to study. But at the same time, Jim Green, people don't talk about, is maybe one of the biggest heels still left in this league. Like, if you miss a question, he will call you an asshole and an idiot, like, straight up on camera. Like, does not care. So that should be fun. But at the same time, Jersey Boy is part of our faction. And, yeah, we'll take either.
Yeah, I mean, just same thing as Payson said. I'm fine with you.
Okay, that was weird. Payson, for some reason, is pro getting called an asshole on camera. Well, thank you guys for coming in today. Congratulations on the win. Payson, David. Dylan, good match.
Good match. Yeah. I think, for one, has Great Scott just seen like every single comedy? Like this is their second time in a row spinning comedies in round 2, and they swept it again. So that was very impressive for them. They've proven to be like really, really good in that round, specifically round 2. That's like their round. So I think they had. Well, again, the match was kind of decided in round 1. I feel like, as you could say there, when you're down by that many points to Ginyu Force, it's tough to come back from that. But it was a valiant effort by them. Just a tough 3-pointer that they were very close on. It happens. But yeah, I'm excited to see them back, and it looks like Ginyu's back in action. I'm excited to see what they could do in the rest of this tournament.
So, piggybacking on that, it would have been very easy for Great Scott just throw in the towel, but took it over the round 3. Got to answer more questions. And yeah, Ginyu, I mean, they were the champs for so long. They still look good. It's annoying, whatever. We'll see how far they get, which will probably be pretty far. That'll do it for us today. It's our episode today of this episode, Multiplex Movie Melee. Thank you, everybody, for showing up today and for playing. Thank you, Great Scott, which is Brandon Cohen, and Brian Nussbaum, as well as Ginyu Force, the winners today, David Nishimoto and Payson Johnson. Thank you for everybody here at Multiplex, putting the show on, making sure we have stuff to show you each and every week. Thank you, Dylan, for coming in here, covering my ass once again. Seems like his job. You guys, be well.
Goodbye. Later.
After you, Junior. You'll always have Paris.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
If it take a minute.
Bye-bye.